with the Green Bay Packers. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from Ford Field. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Let's set a tone. Hey, set a tone.
Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 50.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. He gets this one to Johnson. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Forty got. 40 got. Hurry!
To the air again, Stafford. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Tramon Williams. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
26.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Credit the tackle to Darius Slay. From the 41, Rodgers got a man. That's Allison. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Box it, box it, box it, box it.
51, Mike 51.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. Now Rodgers. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Call it no gain that time. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. The 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. On first down, Rodgers buying time to his left. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Now the defense. Going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. They'll try again with Jones. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Johnson the intended target, but it'll be second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again, Stafford. And his throw is incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Well, they've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hey, Charlie.
35's the Mike. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Mike 35. Mike 30.
Stafford on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Back to throw, Stafford. And he finds Danny Amendola. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Real right, 22.
Coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Easy, alert!
On first down, it's Stafford. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Stay 50, stay 50. Hey, Haywood.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it.
Here's Stafford. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath, nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
We need to get the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Johnson's got it complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 23. On first down, Stafford here. Complete to Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Touchdown, Travis.
SOS.
11.
31's the mic. Rip right.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Stafford. And it'll be intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Johnson was the intended receiver. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if. People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now Rodgers. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Here's Jones. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, two. Strong right. Check right.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Devon Kennard. What a play by him. That's a loss of 17. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. This will be taken very short.
Let's go, baby.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
He's coming. 150. He's coming. Double up.
Throwing again on second down. Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 44 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Hey, check motion man. Put you in a
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A big run there by Johnson, and even 50 yards on the ground. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Stafford. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tramon Williams.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devon Kennard, his 2nd sack of the night. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15.
Keep it up, guys. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. 51 to Mike. Zone. Smooth. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devon Kennard in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Here's J.K. Scott now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Back now at Ford Field as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter. Here's J.K. Scott now as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
2nd and 10, Stafford again. He's going to air it out deep for it. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. Amendola, the intended receiver. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers, and that is incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. And it's 3rd and 4. The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He completes it to Jones. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. Rodgers now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Rodgers again now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devon Kennard. Make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. To throw is Rodgers. Throwing on 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Box it.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And this is caught that they say out of bounds. That would have been a 1st down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe you want to look at some safer routes. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Josh Jackson. Johnson, the intended target. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing him.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
And there's your dagger right there. I tell you, there's a lot of coaches in the league that would not have gone for it on 4th down. But with a 2-score lead, they roll the dice. Get the 1st down, and that should be enough to salt this one away.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and not all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense obviously stuff to work on, but they did enough, and the defense carried the load.
But you know what they say, it's always fun to work on things if it didn't go well in your game with a victory in your pocket, and that's what they've got going forward.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Detroit.